Hey guys, how you doing? Are we ready for practice? Are we ready for practice? Welcome to day number 78. I'm wearing my MC Armor pants. You guys have been talking about my pants. I decided to wear them. Let me see. I'm trying to see. Why is my thingy not playing? Hold on. I'm trying to like see. Why is this thing not playing? Okay, there we go. Yeah, because I'm trying to like say I can read the charts from, and then that should be good. My phone is dead, so I can only read the charts from there. Yeah, so today I want to attempt something different. Today I want to do a master class because a number of you have been asking me key questions, especially around some of these yoga postures. So I felt like I can do my live practice and then I can highlight some of these postures and the questions you may have on some of these postures. Just for us to navigate to them. Hey Priscilla, how you doing? Mega love and shout out. That is Josephine. Thank you so much for coming in. Josephine is amazing, guys. I think she has a live stream in the next couple of hours. Hey, what Joram, how you doing? Yeah, so today I'm going to just do a master class so that we can look at 3 postures that you have been, some of you have been asking me about, how to navigate through them, and then from there we see how to go about it. Okay, hey Seb Kurung official, thank you so much for coming in. Dora, all the way from Uganda, welcome sis. Yeah, so you can practice with me, so you can get your mat, get up, get some socks if possible. I'm going to get my mat here briefly. What else do you need to get? Get some blocks, if you can get blocks. If you don't have blocks, it's fine, you can get like some water bottles or something like that. And then what else do you need to get? Yeah, and just have fun. I will try read your messages as much as possible. Hey Bad Files, how you doing, Bad? Thank you so much for coming in. Guys, give me those thumbs up. I'm trying to say that I can give jackets, but I don't know, I'll be struggling to multitask, to give jackets and yeah. How are my pants? Do you like my pants? You guys have been asking me about these pants. I decided to wear these pants because of you guys. You asked for it, I delivered. So we are going to do a master class. So I'm just going to write them here. So it's day number 78. The split challenge is almost coming to an end. Oh, I went off camera. That's why I decided to do that thing. It's called optical image stabilization, guys. That thing, this phone, I love it because of that. Anytime I'm out of that, hi Johnny Small Pepper, how are you doing, Johnny? Welcome to the live. Carrie's here. Carrie's from Jamaica. I'm trying to like read messages, but they're so far. Johnny was having an amazing time on his last live stream. It was just like barbecue was happening. There was fire. Johnny, I loved that live stream. I watched the entire thing and I was just like, how can somebody be having so much fun? Carry on, weatherman. I love it. Hey, I see Jamie here. Blistering is in the building. Who else is here? I said I'm not going to give people a shout out. Sheena is here. No, Sheena, come say I have to talk. How you doing, Sheena? Americans, how was the Super Bowl? Or did you sleep through it? Who won? Miss Ann Space, how you doing? Miss Ann, great work you did last week with Jamila. At least Jamila is home now. I think, yeah, that was really good. Despite the few hiccups at the airport, but I'm glad that she's home now. That was really an amazing act of magnanimity from the YouTube content creators across the Diva Do came just to help our sister get back home. My pants, Sheena wants to see my pants. Sheena, look at this. Can't touch this. Can't touch this. You guys have been talking about my pants. I said I'm going to come with my pants. Jamie is here, blistering magnets. If you don't have blistering magnets, connect with Jamie there, an amazing content creator as well. Yes, Unspace I think has a. Dora, are you still here? Dora, what happened? I don't see you on YouTube that much nowadays. What happened to your nice live streams that you used to chat in the evening? Yeah, is everything okay? Just confirm for me that you're fine. Johnny Small Pepper says that he's tied himself in a knot. Can't touch this. Anyway, I like these pants because they are so loose. Like they're very nice to practice. Even if you have to split in them, nothing is going to tear apart. I told you I've already torn my office pants before when I was attempting to do certain postures. So I like my MC Armor pants. Please vote for Johnny Small Pepper for the. Oh my goodness, Johnny. Some of these things. We should do a yoga for getting a bubble bath. I think that's a good idea. Some of you have been asking me some of these things that, Goga, how do we get bubble baths? And we can do some chair poses. Yeah, wait, let me finish this split challenge. I'm going to be going crazy after this split challenge. It's just that I have to finish this split challenge in the next 12 days. Then I can have creative freedom to do whatever I want on this channel. So yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. So Johnny wants to get a big bar. You didn't just say that. When you say it loudly, it sounds funny. When you say it loudly, Johnny, big butt size, it just sounds funny. It just sounds funny. It sounds funny. Yeah, so I'm going to look at 3 postures. So I'm going to look at one. This water thing is not writing. This is usually like my sounding board. So the first one we are going to do goddess. Goddess pose. We are going to do frog. Frog pose is like crazy. So get ready. I'm going to be very. I'm going to try to be very like. Very helpful when it comes to these particular postures. You can hear my voice. Don't worry. Anytime I move from camera, it goes like blurry. And then the last thing we are going to do, happy baby. Some of you have been asking about happy baby because you all went and saw EK doing suffering baby, and then you're like, no, Goga doesn't do it like this. Goga doesn't suffer through happy baby. So today I'm not going to suffer through happy baby. So we are going to try as much as we can so that we can get happy baby. If I went out in those, I would get my lunch money beat out of me. I love these pants. I love these pants, but I can't wear them in public. I can only wear them when I'm practicing yoga because I can get away with it. In the yoga studio, I can wear my pants again and there are 2. You know, there's another one. The other one is crazy. The other one is like proper harem pants that if you do some posture, I may get kicked out of YouTube because it may show so much skin. Yeah, so I have quite a number of these pants. But I love them for my practice. So let me get my mat. I want to get the most slippery mat possible because we are going to do a lot of sliding. I usually have a number of mats, but I want to get I need to upgrade. This is my favorite. No, my favorite is not here. I left it somewhere over the weekend. But I'll use this one. I got this mat from the United Kingdom, by the way. It's a cork mat. It's made out of, you can see this. You can see how it's the material is very... They made it out of it. Yeah, there's this amazing yoga teacher based out of the United Kingdom. I actually won it at a competition, and then they sent it to me all the way here. Hey, Tatisi Petitsa, how you doing? So I love it. And then yeah, it's even customized. It's so cool, right? They even put my name on it. So this mat, anytime I go with it, it's just it's bespoke. It's just it's very fancy, you know. So I like using this when it's very slippery. I can't use this for a proper hard practice, but because today I'm just doing a very laid back practice, I can use this. That's my potted plant. Yeah, I'm a dad parent or something. Plant parent rather. Okay, and then, the mat can be seen from there. Yeah, so the first thing you need to do, of course, you need to warm up. Warm up is very important in any yoga practice before you attempt anything that is remotely close to a split challenge. So today I'm going to warm up with, let me say, 5 rounds of the sun salutations or the opening sequence. The sun has already set, but it has set this side, so I will face this side. Yeah? I normally do my sun salutations facing the east. This is the east of my house, and then this is the west. So it just set this evening. This thing is very sensitive. This camera, I literally have to be on the eye of the lens. Okay. So inhale, sweep your hands up from the back bend. Bring your hands to your heart center. So you just want to start your practice very slowly. Just take a few breaths in through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Breathing in through the nose. Let it go through the nose. Last deep breath in through the nose. Let it go. Slowly open your eyes. So one of the things is breathing actually anchors you into the space. I've been talking to a lot of people the entire day. So when I come to my yoga practice is a very sacred practice. So I always want to bring in the energy into this particular space that is more calm and very laid back, just to approach the practice with a bit of dignity and that kind of thing. So the first thing, we breathe in through the nose and out through the nose because you want to retain the heat within the body. So in yoga, yoga is not like other workout where you Now you don't do that in yoga. So in yoga, you inhale through the nose and you make sure that you're using the entire respiratory tract, and then you exhale through the nose. This eventually helps you keep the heat inside the body. So you're not like expelling a lot of heat. And you need the heat in the body because it's going to make the muscles supple, so that when you start doing stretches, it gets a bit easier, okay? So I'm facing the sun. I don't want to be out of the eye of the camera. This phone is very sensitive. So from here, just sweep your hands up, gaze towards your thumbs, maybe drop yourself back a bit, feel the spine stretch, and then exhale, bow forward. Whew. You can bend your knees a lot if it's too hard on your hamstrings. You don't need to pressure yourself. Then bring your hands down, take your right leg back, and then drop your knee down, sweep your hands up, coming into low lunge here. Maybe find another back bend here. So I'm just starting easy. Oof. These are just a bit of warm up to get a few stretches. Come back to center. Press your hands down. Take downward facing dog. Oof. So in down dog, you're trying to create a V with your body. Now bring your right leg between your hands. Drop your left knee down. I like how my pants are cooperating. And then sweep your hands up. Find a back bend here once again. And then so that you can bring your hands down. Oof. Lift that knee off the ground, and then I want you to spring forward and come into a fold like that. And then find a back bend once again where we started. And then relax your hands to your heart center. So yeah, so you just want to take it something easy like that, so you're not like struggling so much. So let's do that again. Now inhale, sweep your hands up, find a back bend. Exhale, bow forward. Now take your right leg back, drop your knee down, bring your hands next to the sides of the bodies as if you're riding a horse here. We call this equestrian pose, by the way, or the horse rider pose. So you start sinking into that knee, feeling that stretch here and here. Oof, the thighs are getting the brunt of that stretch. And then bring your hands down, come into plank. Very strong arms here. You're trying to push the floor away from you. Now drop your knees down. Now bring your chest and chin down. This posture is weird, but stay with it. Weird is good. So your body remains suspended in the air like that. So you're saluting the ground with 8 parts of your body. So Johnny, you wanted to get a big bump. This is how you go there. And then slide forward, lift up into cobra. Oof, feeling that nice stretch on the lower back. Very good postures for the lower back, by the way. And then tuck your toes, stretch back into downward facing dog. Oof. I'm already feeling the heat. Inhaling, exhaling. Now bring your right leg between your hands. Notice it's the left leg that is now behind. And then find horse rider. You're riding the horse on the other side of the body. Yeah, so guys, connect to each other. I can't see your messages here because I'm teaching, but I'll get back to you. And then bring your hands down, lift your back knee off the ground, and then so that you can spring into a forward fold nicely, like that. Now you just bow forward so that you can press the ground with both your hands, and then start rising up once again. Find a back bend, lift up, open the chest, and then bring your hands to your heart center. Whew. Catch your breath there for a bit. That is one complete round. So I'm going to do like let me do 2 more rounds of this so that there are 3, and then we can get into our class. So now you sweep your hands up, find a back bend, exhale, bow forward. Take your right leg back, drop your knee down, come into horse rider. Ride that horse. If you ride horses, this should be very easy. Feel the stretch on the quad, backward, feel the stretch on that thigh. And then bring your hands down on the ground, come into plank. Straight line with your body here, engage the core here. And then drop your knees down, salute the ground with 8 parts of your body, bring your chest and chin down. Whew. Now stay here. This is actually the modification of Chaturanga. And then slide forward, bring your chest down, belly down, keep your hips on the ground, just push the ground away from you, lift the chest up. We call that cobra pose. Cobra is very good for the lower back. If you have lower back problems, try to do cobra several times, it gets better. And then you tuck your toes under, downward facing dog. That is the counter for cobra pose. Whew. Stay here for 3 breaths, inhaling through the nose, exhaling. Inhale, exhale. 1 more deep breath in. Let it go. Now bring your right leg between your hands once again. Open the chest. Now the left leg is down. So I'm getting that thighs, getting that stretch here. The left quad is getting the stretch here as I stay on my horse rider here. And then lift up and spring into a fold. Then find a back bend once again. Hands through your heart. Whew, look at me, I'm getting warm already. It's getting sweaty here. It's getting sweaty. Let me catch up. Let me say hi to people real quick. Hey Ricky, I see you Ricky. Amazing MNG, how you doing? Tati, Ginos is here. Ginos, can you join me for practice? Ginos, stop eating. Join me for practice. Okay, now from here, let's go for the last round. Now inhale, sweep your hands up, find the back bend. Exhale, bow forward. Take your right leg back. Do you love my pants, Ginos? Come into horse rider. So you ride the horse there. Feel that nice stretch. Bring your hands down, come into plank. Straight line with your body, you're pushing the ground away from you. And then drop your knees down, chest and chin down. Keep your bum suspended in the air. And then glide forward, lift up into cobra pose. Whew. And then downward facing dog. I love cobra. I used to have a lot of back problems when I was young, but since I started yoga, I can't even remember the last time I had back pain. I can't remember. I can swear by yoga. It actually helped me fix my back problems. And then right leg between your hands, open the chest here, and then hands down, spring into a fold, bow forward nicely. Now so that you can bring your hands behind your calves. This was the last of the warm-up, and then drop your head down completely. So you're trying to get a hamstring stretch here as you do this. And then you can drop your head down, stay here for 5, and you can even work on bringing your palms down on the ground. If you can press your palms down completely, I know some of you can't touch your toes, it's okay. You can bend your knees and you'll reach the floor. If the floor is still far away from you, you can get blocks and then support your hands on the blocks. Or water bottles, that works. Okay, and then rise up once again. Hands to your heart. Whew. Yeah, so that is the warm-up. I've just done 3 rounds and I'm panting like crazy. That's like, yeah, so you can imagine I always have to do like 10 rounds of that, but I'm going to keep it at 3 because some of you are beginners. I don't want to torture you here because I want you to come back tomorrow. So the first masterclass we are going to do is goddess pose. So goddess pose is a very deep hip opener, and these postures are very good because they actually help us get into the split. And you'll notice very soon when I get into the split at the end of this live stream, you'll see what that looks like. So goddess pose, the first basic foundation of goddess pose is see whether you can find your balance by taking your feet out apart. So you're trying to get your feet into Charlie Chaplin, so the feet are pointing opposite sides. So your feet look like this, okay? So your feet look like that. And then so that you can bring the heel slightly in, okay? So this is how you look like. So you'll notice that your upper body is coming down, gravity is calling it down. Now resist the urge and look forward. So you lift your chest up. So I wore this particular shirt because I wanted you guys to, so if I can see the writing on this shirt, then I know my chest is upright, okay? And then start bending your knees slightly. Your thighs will start screaming. The moment you do that, your thighs start screaming. But stay with it, and then open your chest even more. Now stretch your hands forward like that. Then I want you to give me 10 bounces. So you just start bouncing very slowly. And as you bounce, you're going a little bit lower. So you're not like staying, some of you are still standing. If you're practicing this and you're standing, please go a little bit lower. I can see you. I can see you. I can see you. So you keep like bouncing. And as you bounce, you're going lower. And you can even take your feet out even more like that. Now, sink a little bit lower. And then lift your chest up. Then open your elbows out like that. You can even look, make sure your elbow and shoulder are on the same line. Like goalpost arms. Those of you who are watching Super Bowl or soccer. And then open your chest even more. Sink a little bit lower. Now let us fix one problem that some of you normally do on goddess. Some of you like sticking your butt out in goddess. So when you're in goddess, let me give you a side view. When you're in goddess, you want to avoid doing this. I know some of you want to get a firm bubble butt, but this is not the day. So take your feet out in goddess, so don't stick your bum out. I want you to pull your belly in. Notice the difference? So when you stick your bum out, this is what you look like. And then you end up getting like, you can end up getting like some pressure on your lower back. So you want to avoid sticking your butt out in goddess. You can do it one day when you're twerking at the club or something, but when you're in a yoga class, you want to pull your belly in. So this ends up tucking your tailbone like that. So your spine becomes straight like that. So look at my goddess, and then I open my wings. Whew. And then I start sitting lower. Again, don't stick your bum out. Ladies, I can see you. Pull your belly in. Straighten your spine, open your wings. Keep sinking lower, the knees will start screaming. Whew. Inhaling, exhaling. Now breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. This will keep you in the posture. Keep sinking lower in your goddess. You can do goddess if you're in the office. Some of you are looking at me and laughing here like crazy. You can do goddess wherever you are. Just make sure you are in appropriate pants. And then sink lower. A little bit lower. Pull your belly in. Don't stick your bum out. And then slowly rise up. Woo! My legs are dying. That is the feeling you should feel on goddess pose. So if you don't feel anything on goddess pose, you can write me a message. You can drop me a chat there. I will come and help you fix it. Okay? Hey, tall man, how you doing, tall man? Nice to see you here, Ricky. Ricky saying not the day of bubble bath. Yeah, some of you came here and they were like saying, Goga, are you going to get a big bath today? I'm like, no, this is not the day of getting a big bump. Today we are just going to work on postures, 3 postures, and then we can move. So again, remember, goddess, if you forget everything else, Genos, I'm speaking to you. Don't stick your bum out in goddess. Pull your belly in so that your spine is straight. It's like chair pose. When you're doing chair, same thing. This is chair pose. Chair pose, you don't stick your bum out. I know some of you like showing off your assets, what your mama gave you. No, in yoga, get alignment. Pull your belly in. Notice the difference. It straightens your spine. When you stick your bum out, you're putting pressure on your lower back. When you pull your belly in, you straighten the spine. That is the difference. So if you forget everything that I've said in this class, remember, it's not the day for bubble bath. Now, come back into goddess. One of the beauties, you can create some other beautiful posture out of goddess, which is called spider. So, I take my feet out wide, I'm in goddess, okay? I pull my belly in, so my bum is not sticking out, and then so that you can lift your heels off the ground like a ballerina. You saw this probably on the thumbnail. So you lift your heels off the ground, lift your chest up, and then take your arms out wide. Now, we are going to create spider pose. I love this posture because of the patterns it creates. So take your hands and cross them like that on the elbows. And then start bringing them down like that. And then you can either choose to press them down and then lift up. Are you seeing those shapes that I'm creating? The X, that is spider pose. And then stay here for 10. Woo, 9. If it's not working, you can just stay on your fingertips. Otherwise, keep pressing the palms down. 8, crossing the elbows. 7, 6, oh my God. 5, 4, lift up. 3, 2, and then slowly rise up. Come back into goddess very slowly. And then release. Whew. Oh my goodness, yeah. So shake it out, shake it out. So then those legs are already getting like burn and everything. That's how you work out in goddess. That's how you work out in goddess. Hey, 4K road trips, how you doing? Amaji, pranam, assalamu alaikum. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? If I don't see you, can say hi to me real quick when I'm coming to rest here and read your chats. Whew. Look at there, I'm sweating, guys. And these are just stretches. I've not even done any serious workout today. This is just Ricky of your jacket now. If you don't have a jacket, take advantage when I'm still here busy resting and reading messages. Tall man. Whew, gosh. Yeah, let me relax for a bit. Okay. Okay, now we're going to do, okay, Amaji, you're blue already. Mercy Empire, nice to see you. Okay, let's continue. Guys, hit those thumbs up button. So, goddess, is it clear? If it is clear, give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up if goddess is clear. So, goddess, again, recap, feet out wide, chest up, open your hands like goalpost arms. And of course, the most important, not sticking your bum out, you pull your belly in. Okay, I'm done with goddess. The next posture we're going to do is frog pose. Frog pose is hard, gosh. Yeah, frog pose is, let me do frog. Frog pose is a very weird posture. Men feel some type of way. Men in the room, men are always judging when they see people doing frog pose. But if it's a lady doing frog pose, they don't have a problem. Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, but frog pose is also another great hip opener that actually helps you work on opening the hip so that you can get into the split. Okay, so the foundation of frog pose. This one I have to like see whether I can. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can still see me. That camera is so high. So come to your mat and then same action. Think of it as like goddess. You know the way you are taking your feet out like this in goddess. So this is how you start on frog pose. So you take out your knees as wide as possible. Like as wide as possible. Can I see? Yeah, as wide as possible like that. And then take them until you get to a point where like, Goga, these knees are not moving, I'm going to break apart. When you get to that point, stay there. Alright. And then keep taking the feet out wide like that. And then press your palms down. EK Latoya, this is your favorite posture for some reason. Now, press your palms down on the ground and then start shifting your bum towards the back. The moment you do that, you'll start feeling some very hot stretch on your thighs, as if your hips are breaking. As if your hips are breaking. So the moment you shift your weight forward and you shift it back, the moment the bum goes towards the back, you're like, nope, 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 nope. You almost want to get out of this posture because it's like, it's not pain. We call it sensation. In yoga, there is no pain. It's just a sensation because pain normally lasts. Sensations normally goes away after some time. So the moment you start shifting your bum back and forth, you can feel that stretch. Woo! Yeah, you can feel that stretch. Ladies can have this easy because ladies tend to have very flexible hips and very open hips just because of their anatomy. Men will definitely struggle. 90% of men in this posture will be struggling. Definitely they'll be struggling. So, shift your bum towards the back. This is what it looks like from the side. Oh my God, yeah. Okay, I will show you how to come out of it. So, this is what frog looks like. So, you're looking like this. You're pressing your hands down. The knees are as wide as possible. So, you are shifting your bum towards the back like that. Okay? And then try to keep the knees, hips on the same line. And then take the bum towards the back. You'll feel some very juicy stretch and pain. It's called pain sensation, right? Sensation. So you shift your bum towards the back. You shift it forward. When you shift it forward, it feels nice and easy. But the moment you shift your bum towards the back, it feels like you're dying. Okay? And then from here, see whether you can bring your elbows down on the ground. Oof. Yes, I've given you an extra challenge. The moment you bring your elbows down on the ground, another pain kicks in. And then remember, you're still shifting your bum towards the back like that. Okay? Some of you are having very wild imaginations. This is a yoga pose. Don't go and start asking me, Goga, can I do this posture somewhere in the bed? No. This is a yoga pose. Some of you have been asking me some very private questions. I wonder what you're using my yoga poses for. I'm a bit concerned. So this is a yoga pose. Frog pose is a yoga pose, guys. Yeah. Some of you asked me about frog pose that I don't know what you guys were trying to do when you are doing frog pose. So you shift your bum towards the back. And then, the moment you start shifting it towards the back, you can feel some very deep sensation, especially on the apex of the thighs. If this gets comfortable, and remember you are breathing in and out the entire time, if this gets comfortable, you can slide your hands completely and bring your head down on the ground. Woo. And you can even stretch further and bring your chest on the ground and you're still in frog. Otherwise, stay with your forearms like that. Or you can still stay here. You can still stay here with your hands upright while still doing frog pose. So that's literally frog. That's literally frog. That's literally frog. And then be careful on how you get out of frog. In frog pose, you need to get out very carefully. There is no any possible way of getting out of this posture than sliding forward. So this is what happens by getting out of frog pose. You slide your belly down on the ground. Oof, it will feel painful, your face will look weird, and then you bring your belly down, and just stay there. That's how you come out of frog pose. So some of you, I don't know how you come out of frog pose. You need to come out of frog pose like that. You come and lie on your belly, and that's how you come out of frog. Clear? That is frog pose. That is frog pose. Oh my goodness, my hips are like stretched. My hips are stretched. There's a modification for frog pose. If you have bad knees, if you have problems with your knees, don't worry, I got you. If you have problems with your knees, I got you. Go sit next to a wall. So you just come to a wall like this. Hey Chinua, I thought I saw Chinua there. Go sit next to a wall like this. And then you're going to do frog using a wall. So it's the same thing that I've just done, but now your knees won't be on the ground. Now it's literally be facing the sky. So you just come like this, and then press your feet on the wall like that, okay? And then start pushing your feet out apart like that, and adjust well. And then you want to get the ankle and the knee to be on the same line, just the way we do frog. So you see I'm doing frog, but I'm lying on my back. It's called reclined frog. Okay, so you keep walking your feet away from each other like that, trying to keep this nice alignment. The moment you do this, you start feeling the same effect like the one you felt when you're doing the normal frog pose. So you keep taking your feet out even wider. Oof. The more you walk the legs, the more painful it gets. But remember, it's not pain, sensation, sensation, sensation. And then just stay here. You can stay here for 10 breaths. You can stay here for 2 minutes just to give the hips that chance to stretch. I love this version. I love this version of frog. It's much better for me than the other frog pose, because this one you tend to have a bit of control somehow. You tend to have a bit of control. You can tell how far you can go. And you can just keep micro walking the feet. So you just keep micro walking the feet like that. And that is frog pose, reclined frog pose. So which one is your favorite? Is it the first one or is it this one? Okay, and then you'll start feeling the same resistance when you want to come out. So how do you get out? You turn your feet up like that, okay, and then you start reducing the distance. Move very slowly. I'm dying here, by the way. So just walk the feet slightly. The knees will start bending. Then hug the knees towards the chest. Give yourself a hug, and then drop and lie on any one side, and then come into sitting. And that's how you get out of the other frog pose. So that is frog. I've shown you goddess. I've shown you frog. Now we have one more posture remaining. Happy baby. This is what Ike has been doing, and some of you are laughing like crazy. You're making fun of Ike because he can't reach his feet. Happy baby is also a very deep hip opener. It's almost in the same family as goddess. It's almost in the same family as frog, but it's gentler. It's gentler than all those other postures. So happy baby, the foundation, you have to come and lie on your back. That's how you start happy baby. So you lie on your back like that, okay? And then, let me see whether the lens will pick me. So you lie on your back, and then from here, you start hugging your knees towards your chest. You start hugging your knees towards your chest like that, okay? And then the moment you do this, once your knees reach your chest, see how you can take your knees out wide like this. So take the knees out to be wider than the rib cage. So they are looking like this. And then see that you can slide your hands inside. So you keep your hands inside the knee. So your elbow will literally be pushing the knee outwards. And then see that you can reach and grab the sides of the feet. So most people can't even reach here. So Ike, whatever Ike was doing, Ike was struggling because he could not even reach his legs. So what he was doing, he was grabbing his laces, okay? It's possible. Sometimes when your when your legs are very stiff, you can never reach your legs. So you want to draw your knees like that, and then so that you can grab the sides of the feet like that, okay? And then one thing that you need to watch out for when you're doing this posture, avoid doing this. So you don't want to lift like your tailbone. You don't want this part to lift up. You want this part to be down on the ground the entire time. So you want to keep your sacrum. The sacrum is this part of the body. So you want to keep your sacrum down there, and then grab the sides of the feet like this, all right? And then you want to draw your knees towards your armpits. So you're pulling your knees towards your armpits, and then now take your feet out wide. That's the best way of saying it. You can't say spread your legs. You take your feet out wide, because some of you will start having wild imaginations. So you take your feet out wider, and then you keep pulling the knees towards your armpit. And maybe you'll find yourself rocking from side to side like that. It's okay. This is a very good massage to the spine as well. But the idea is to keep pushing the knees more towards the armpits. You'll start feeling a stretch here. So this entire thigh will be spinning the hips. You'll be feeling the apex of the thighs also getting that bit of a stretch. So keep pulling the knees down. Let me give you a side view so that you can see. So this is what I look like from there. So you're drawing the knees towards your armpits, and then you're rocking from side to side. If you can't reach the sides of your feet, you can even try and grab the ankle. So you can grab the ankle like this, and it's still the posture, but grab it from behind like that. and then you can still rock from side to side, and then flex your toes, point your toes towards your face. Make sure the tailbone is not lifting. You take the tailbone down the entire time, okay? And then just feel that massage on your spine as you rock gently from side to side. So that is happy baby. Otherwise, you can stay here and just grab the sides of the feet like that. Keep rocking from side to side. So as I'm doing this, I'm working on my hips. So I'm trying to open the hips. So you see, it almost looks like goddess. It almost looks like frog. But happy baby, in my view, it is the easiest out of those three postures that you've looked at. Okay. And then how do you get out? You can slowly hug your knees towards your chest, like that, and then straighten. Let me turn so that you can see. So you hug your knees towards your chest, and then you straighten the legs out. Come on to lie on your back. Voila! We are done with those three postures. So that was the masterclass. Now, let me see whether I can try a split. I want to see where I am on the split today. So I'm going to get my socks. Let me roll my mat. I'm done with the masterclass. I hope this was helpful. So that's how you look at those three postures in yoga. So you looked at goddess, you looked at frog, and you looked at the happy baby posture. That's how you navigate these postures. They're very good postures to open the hips. They will get your legs very flexible. I actually feel very stretched. I feel very stretched because I've been demonstrating with you those postures. And then I'm going to wear my socks. When you're trying the split, socks are very good because they can help you slide a bit. And then my floor is slippery, but I'm going to get like some rag or something. So yeah, I'm wearing my socks there. And then, let me see whether I can get a rag. A rag or a piece of cloth. Let me see. I can use my blanket here. Yeah. I can use my throw blanket here. Yep. So you can place there and place a rag somewhere there. Okay. Now, so you come down, drop your knee down. Let's start with the left side. Let's see whether you can do the split on the left. So you drop your right knee down and then come into half split. Half split, you stretch your left leg like that. And then I'm going to get some blocks here. Blocks normally help you when you can't reach the floor. So I like using blocks when I'm trying the split because it's very helpful. So let me start with the left side. The left side is my bad side, by the way, when it comes to the split. But on other yoga postures, it is the best side. For some reason, I have no idea. Now, you come into half split like that, so you can already feel this leg is getting that stretch. So this is half split. The left leg is entirely on a split already. And then you start sliding the back knee slowly. And then turn the foot downwards like that. So you see the blanket is just helping you slide like that. So it's just helping you slide. But you've been doing this for 78 days, so you may not be here today. You may still be on the half split. So I'm using the block to keep sliding more, like that. And then I'm sinking my hips inwards. That is the split on the left leg. Okay. And then you can even turn the blocks and then attempt to even slide deeper. And the more you keep going, the more stretch you get. And you can even stay here, but your thigh hamstrings will be screaming like crazy as you attempt the split. And that's the split on the left side. Woof. And then you slowly ease by sliding back. So you see the way the socks help give that fluid movement. Let's do the same thing on the other side. So I bring my left knee down. I bring my right leg there. The right leg is my favorite, guys, when it comes to the split. If you notice my split challenge, the thumbnails I've been using, I tend to be doing the split on the right. It is a beautiful side. It is a good side that never disappoints me. So you start from a half split, half Hanuman. This posture is named after a very devoted Hindu deity, Hanuman, Lord Hanuman. Now, and it's normally, there's a whole story to it. When you read Hindu mythology, there's a whole story on why the split was created. This is the move Hanuman made when he was going to save, some princess or something. Okay, that's like literally the rough version of the story. So I start with the half split, and then when you're doing a split, you don't need to move the front leg. That one can stay there. The work comes from this side. So notice it's the left leg that is now sliding. So as it slides, the other one just keeps sliding forward like that. Okay? And then I start using my blocks. There. Look at the way the right side is very good. There. So I'm sinking my groin lower, like that. Like that. Whew. I feel like I'm breaking apart. Like that. Like that. And there's where we are on the split on day number 78. Woo! And then you can gently release. Oh my goodness. Then give the thighs a massage. Oh my God, oh my God. But remember, we warmed up, we did stretches. If I was to do this split before I did any of that, we will not even go down to the ground as much. Yeah, so you have to warm up every single time. The split, and when you don't practice the split for a while, you lose it. I will go back, if I stop practicing the split after the end of my 90 days, next time you tell me to try attempt the split, if I'm not practicing, I will be back to where I started, ground number 0. So you have to keep doing those hip openers so that at least you're able to stretch the hips and able to get that bit of a stretch. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the masterclass. I'm done. That was the masterclass in a nutshell. Whew. So massage the thighs, massage the thighs, massage the thighs. Let me see what you guys are saying. Hey Anita, how you doing Anita? Ricky is still here. Amazing MNG is still here, 30. Yeah, so that's how you actually attempt. Oh my God, my thighs are aching, and then you will feel so sore. Oh my God, you always feel so sore after trying these things. You feel very sore. But I feel so happy because I've done my workout, I've done my stretch, and that was day number 78. So yeah, so that is it. Hey Malkia, how you doing Malkia? Thank you so much for coming in. Awesome Fishyman, welcome back again. He was in my live stream in the morning. Thank you so much. I see Zelen Cooking Paradise. Thank you so much for popping in. We are done. Oh my God, my thighs are, guys, I'm sore. So I need to go get something to eat. I need to shower, clear off this sweat, and then we'll attempt this tomorrow again. Okay, hey Sheena, thank you so much for holding for me the fort. I'm always happy, I'm confident when Sheena and Helen are on the chat. I know the chat is behaving. Yeah, so you can play around with this and then try to, let us end on a silent note. You know, the energies are so high. I need to like tame this energy so that they can calm down. One bonus round. Let me give you one bonus master class. Oh my God. So you can sit on a block. Some of you have been asking me, Goga, how comes I can't like sit like a yoga person? How comes I can't sit like a yoga? You know, the way yoga people like sitting cross-legged, straight, looking so zen, and you know, some people always are like, how can you like, I feel like I'm dying, like usually like I'm breaking apart or things like that. So one of the things, hey, is that Spencer? Spencer, is that you? Hi Spencer, how you doing Spencer? Yeah, so one of the things you can do, sitting cross-legged is not easy. It's definitely actually very hard. But the people sit like this. You can sit easy, sit cross-legged. But if you are Muslim, if you're from the Muslim countries, Muslims tend to sit down on the floor a lot of time. Indians, it comes natural. An Indian can definitely sit down on the floor, you know, in whichever way you want them, because they're used to sitting on the floor. But people from the West, people from this side of the world, we tend to have lost the flexibility of our hips because we don't sit on the floor as much. Another thing that is also very crucial. Some of the toilets we use. In the past, when in my village, people used to have latrines where they dig a hole, and when you're going to do your business, you actually find yourself seated on a squat like this so that you're able to take a dump and stuff like that. But nowadays, we tend to sit on thrones when you're going to do about our business. So most people have lost the flexibility of the hips that they used to have back in the day before some of these modern things came into, they came into play. So if you realize that, so if I was to attempt to sit cross-legged, most of you will find yourself like this. When you try to sit cross-legged, you'll find like your knees are so high. Your knees are so high like that. That means it's like you need to work a lot on your hips to build the flexibility on your hips, okay? So most of you will cross your legs and you find that the knees are going down even lower, okay? If you find that you are resisting, the more you find, some of you try to do this, the more you try to cross your legs and bring the knees lower, some of you will start feeling pain. So what happens in that case, the moment the knees are higher than the hips, pain is bound to kick in. So that's why you always want to lift your hips up. So you can always get a block, sit on a block, Notice the difference? My knee and the hip are on the same line. I can comfortably sit here as long as possible because I've balanced it out. I've leveled it out. And you can even take the throne as high as possible. You can even like place 2 blocks there. See? Now it's literally like one line. So the hips and the knees are on one line. And you're able to like find that comfort if you are to sit in meditation or something like that, alright? So you can attempt that as to find like that easy sit cross-legged. Otherwise, you can try and see that you can completely bring it down and see how long you can sit in this posture. The other option, you can see whether you can take the lower leg down and take the upper leg down and come into half lotus or something like that. There. This is my comfortable one. This is my comfortable one. Again, if you notice the knee is high, you can always slide a block. Support that knee so that there is no pressure. That knee is not hanging. Okay? That knee is not hanging. So you can use a block there, or you can slide a piece of cloth. If it's too much on your ankle, you can rest your ankle here on a piece of cloth just to be able to cushion the pressure between your ankle and the floor. So those are some of the things you can be doing when you are doing some of these sitting postures, so that you're not overstraining or something like that. And always remember to switch sides. If I was using the right side, I can try the other side like that. And yeah, and you can sit in meditation. And you can close your eyes here for a bit. Let's take a few breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more breaths here. Breathe in. There you go. 1 more deep breath in. Exhale. Bring your hands to your heart center. Thank you so much for joining this special masterclass with me. May you have an amazing rest of the day or the night if you're on my time zone. Namaste. Thank you so much, guys. I'm done with the masterclass. If you have any question, I'm coming to read the chat real quick. You have 5 minutes. Let's do this real quick. I can read your questions in 5 minutes. Let me see if they can turn my camera. Let me see if they can turn my camera a bit. So they can turn my camera a bit to read your messages. Okay, that is the floor. Let me see. I need to turn the camera to face up. And voila! Oops, did I break my screen? Okay, no, not at all. Yeah. Let me see. My tripod is so high, so I need to like move it a bit. And then I can tackle your questions. If you have any, I can't read that far. Irene, how you doing, Irene? 4K road trips is here. Hold on. This tripod needs to come a little bit lower. Okay, that looks fine. But I need to look at the lens. Okay, I can take your questions. I've been here for 48 minutes. We can do this for about like, let's leave at 55 minutes. Hey, Winnie Witch, I went to check where you live. Oh my God, it's not the UK. It's an independent territory. It's an independent territory. Goga, why you drop me? That hurts. Don't worry, it's a strong phone. It didn't break. Yeah, Winnie Witch is from this place called Isle of Man. Isle of Man is between the United Kingdom and Ireland. It's one of those territories that is not technically UK, because I thought she was from UK. Initially, when she told me she's from Isle of Man, I was saying like, oh, you're from the UK. It's like, no, it's not the UK. It's not the UK. It's not the UK. So I'm now correct. I've learned something. I tell you always learn things on YouTube. You know, you always learn so many new things. So now I finally have known that Isle of Man is an independent territory, just like Jersey. I think they said Jersey or something. There was Jersey. There was another territory as well. It's like an independent territory. That was so cool. That was so dope. I didn't even know that. Guys, did you even know Isle of Man? But I knew Isle of Skye. So I was even telling about Isle of the Sky, where Harry Styles shot his video. How did Harry Styles win the best album of the year though? Anyway, that is my politics. Let me stop. Hey, Frugal Mama, thank you for inspiring me to do this practice. Frugal Mama does workouts every day. Today, I saw Frugal Mama working out. She was doing some crazy core routine. I was like, no, when I go home, I'm going to practice. When I go home, I'm going to practice. Good night, RK Kikau. Thank you so much. It's very late in Indonesia. You have to go sleep. Thank you so much, Kikau. Thank you so much for that. Let me see. Who else is here? If I didn't see you, you can say hi to me real quick. We are leaving. Yeah, Frugal Mama was practicing some crazy routines. I was just like, oh my God. Go guys, you need to go and practice. Go and practice when you get home. And it's so nice. We've done a masterclass and we finished a whole masterclass of 3 yoga postures. So that was pretty good. So thank you so much, Frugal Mama, for encouraging me to just do this. Coffee, bro. No, I can't take coffee now. Kikau. Coffee was in the morning. I can't take coffee. Now I'm going to have dinner. I don't take caffeine when I'm about to sleep because I need to get proper sleep. Yeah, I'm not going to have coffee. Guys, if you haven't given me a thumbs up, what are you waiting for? 4K Road Trips is trying to look for her WH. So she's doing like, why am I calling 4K Road Trips she? I don't even know. It's a lady for sure. 4K Road Trips. Yeah, trying to look for WH. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Frugal Mama. I really appreciate that. Okay. Thank you guys. We have to go. I have to leave the live streams the way Frugal Mama leaves, like when she gives herself a time here and then she has to leave. Hey, Zelen is very late in Singapore. Yeah, it is very late in Singapore, Zelen. Thank you so much, Zelen, for the support. I really respect that. Thank you so much, Zelen. I don't take it for granted. It's very late in Singapore. 1:30. Zelen, what time do you sleep? Go sleep, Zelen. It's okay. Go sleep. Go sleep. Spenta was here. Let me see whether I can't even cross my legs. When you was saying, I hope I've helped. Gino, why are you calling my pants parachute? These are not parachute pants. Oh my goodness. How do you call my pants parachute? These are not parachute pants. These are harem pants. They're very, can't you see how classy they are? Look at that. I should actually model my pants. How comes, guys, you did tell me that I've not modeled my pants? How do you let me live a live stream without modeling my pants? I can spend the last 5 minutes modeling my pants. I decided to wear this because of Sheena, and some of you have been making fun. Sheena and Kaz have been making fun of my pants. So I decided to wear these pants on live stream just to showcase them. Hey, Saniki, how you doing, Saniki? How you doing? I love these pants. Guys. I love these pants. You see how loosely they are? Like, they're just... You can do any posture in them. Like, you can split, and they're not even, like, doing anything. And then Gino says he's calling my pants parachute pants. Yeah. This is not a diaper. Leave me alone. Oh my goodness, Steph is here. My channel member is here, guys. How are you doing, Steph? Thank you so much, Steph, for popping onto the live stream. When your channel member comes, you start behaving. How much have you seen, Steph? How much have you seen? Just to be sure. How much damage have I done? Yeah, Saniki, how do you call my harem pants diapers? These are very dope pants. Can't you see? You can see them from the back. You can split in this. One day I'll wear these things in a suit, and then you guys will see how it looks very classy. I just love how you see like the creases and everything. Like it's very, you can split in them. I've shown you how to split in these things. You guys don't take me seriously sometimes. Let me show you. These pants are very functional. You can split in them. You don't even need to worry about, see, things happen. Like, it's just easy. Yeah, and they're not even going to like tear or anything. Like, it's not even a problem. Like, you see, you just create shapes like that, and you don't need to worry about being indecent in these pants. Like, you know, you can do goddess in them. You know, it's not showing any bulge or anything. You see, they're very nice pants. Very nice pants. But some of you here, how do you call my pants diaper pants? You call my pants diaper pants. I would break my legs. Okay. Anyway, this was fun. Thank you so much, guys. I have 2 minutes to go. Your trouser yoga. Irene, leave my pants alone. You can fit 2 persons in those pants. Ricky, don't you have somewhere to be? Guys, leave my pants alone. Sheena is like very interested. Sheena, you never say very interesting. Sheena, what are you saying? Sheena, I know you are saying something. Tell me that thing that is in your head, Sheena. You never use things like very interesting. You look like a baby who is trying to start walking. Mercy, leave me alone. Mercy, you need to work on your WH. Leave me alone. Thank you, Goga. You're fun. Thank you so much, Winnie. Guys, stop making fun. These pants are not. Do you know how much these pants like are? And then, wait. One day I'll wear a suit in them, and then you'll see. You see? This is a side view. You can model them like that. You can do squats in them. See? They're very functional pants. Oh god, my thighs are aching, guys, like crazy. Guys, I'm done. I'm done with my practice. You see, I can even spread my, I almost said spread my legs, but I can also spread my feet. Oh my god, anytime you're teaching yoga, gosh, I have to be so politically correct sometimes because I'm like, the choice of words, people can interpret them into something else. People can interpret them into something else. It's crazy. Yeah, modesty pants. Thank you. Yes, they're very modest. Thank you. Thank you so much, Winnie. God, yeah, you see, she's close to England, so it's easier. Yeah, modesty pants. That is it. You see, you can be modest in them. I can. And this is what they look like from the top. You see, when you sit, very modest. But this is so much material, though. I think, yeah, Ricky is right. You can actually fit two people here. Like, this is like a, it's like waste of fabric or something. But I love them. I love these pants. I love these pants. Thank you so much, guys. This is it. It's a wrap. I will see you tomorrow. Okay? See you tomorrow, day number 79. We need to get this show over, like, tomorrow. Okay? Namaste. Thank you so much, guys. Take care of yourselves. Mwah! Love you. We are going. We are going. Bye, Tati. This thing is not ending.